Hello everybody, today I would like to introduce you to the Cottage Garden collection designed by Helz Cuppleditch and available from Craft Consortium. So let's begin with the 12 by 12 papers. You've got 40 double-sided sheets and they are 200 GSM papers. Some of the pearlescent papers are 150 GSM, but still excellent quality, and they're all acid free. So let me give you a quick flick through so that you can see the colours. And then I will show you a little bit more detail. Beautiful, isn't it? So you've got your cover page that's got your toppers on. The cottages would make excellent new home cards, and some of these other images are then replicated throughout the kit. This is your first page. Again, you can use these as toppers. They have been used in the decoupage sets as well. So you've got things like the little robins that you might recognise from the Snows collection that was very popular. You've got a garden shed, a potting shed that would be a great image for Father's Day. You've got the little mouse holding a bunch of flowers in a flower pot, great for Mother's Day. So it's very spring-like. It's got pale blues and greens and then pops of colour with your daffodils and your tulips, your typical English springtime flowers. So straight away you've got 9 toppers for your cards, but there's more. Even on the back you can use these strips as just a card on their own, or they would be great for scrapbooking pages or journaling. But throughout you've got these same little characters, the little robins, the little mice and the bunnies. Now we move on to these cute little bees. Who would ever have thought we would have bees as backing paper, but they're just adorable. And then when you head into these pale blue colours, that would make a superb new baby journal or card or a keepsake. We've then got more of the birdhouses, and again that's in 2 colourways, and you can see how the blue here matches with the blue behind the bees. Moving on, we've got a fabulous text page, so it's got things like springtime, sunshine, wisteria, spring is in the air, April showers. So again the colours coordinate, so you've got it in like it's like a crocus gold yellow, so you can either have it with the yellow background or the white background, but cut them up, use them on their own. Then we've got your typical springtime flowers, your tulips. So as you can see, the colours are all coordinating as you go through. See how these colours here will blend with the birdhouses, and how this yellow matches in with the text. Polka dots, you can never go wrong with polka dots. And this one here has almost got like a pearlescent finish. I don't know if you can see that with my camera. This one here you can use in a variety of ways. You probably guessed I've already used the paper pad, because as usual, as soon as I get one of these collections I have to start playing. So you've got more bees and more flowers, they're like blossoms. Then you've got this very useful like wood effect, but it's actually a very slight green. It's like like an eau de Nil, and then you've got it in a stronger base colour. And I'll show you how I use this on one of my cards a little bit later on. Then you've got the wisteria, just a beautiful colour. And again, this has got it's almost got like a gloss feel to it, so it's almost embossed and glossy. It's very clever how Craft Consortium do these things. And then this stunning lilac, and then your typical cottage garden with the picket fence and the foxgloves and the daffodils and the tulips. And this is like a meadow, isn't it? This is like the meadow behind the house with the same coordinating flowers. And a few more toppers there for you at the back. And here's Helz herself, another very talented artist who works with Craft Consortium. So let's move on to the decoupage toppers. So you've got 10 sheets and 5 designs. I'm afraid I have cut into them, so I can't show you all of them, but that will be a nice surprise for you when you get your own kit home. So you can see that these designs here emulate the front page in the paper pad. So there are your little wellies with the robins on again, and the mouse holding the seed packet, and then the tulips here and the little daisy in her hair. It's these attention to detail that makes these so adorable. And this one here as well, all you would do with these is they have the layers written out for you. So this is your layer 1, then you punch out layer 2 because it's all die cut for you, so you can just lift them out away like so. And sometimes I ink the edges just to give it a little bit more definition, but there's no white edge because they print over the outline. And then this will come onto here with some sticky pads, and then you'll move on to layer 3 here, smaller layer 4, and then some details with the little robin on the top. But they are great for straightforward toppers, or you can use them in little box frames that some of you might have seen, the box frames that I made for the gnomes. So they're your decoupage sheets. Then we have the wooden shapes, which I love because, as you know, I don't like cutting into the front cover, so I tend to move towards these, and then I use them to help me when I'm colouring the stamped images. So again, 1 or 2 of them have been used, but this will give you a good idea because you get 10 pieces in every pack, but they work really well with the papers. So those are your wooden embellishments. Okay, let's move on to the stamps, all of the highest quality. So I hope you can see these without too much of a glare. So we've got the cottage, which will be again perfect for a new home. You could do a whole set of them and make a village. You've got the picket fence, a beautiful bunch of daffodils here. Be good for St David's Day, wouldn't it? The sentiments say home sweet home, new home and cozy, but you've even got the little details. The bee has got a little buzzing line behind it, and then you've got the image of the bunny underneath the wisteria hoop, and the mouse is back again, and the little robin on the garden fork. And the sentiments say things like grown with love and bloom. Then you've got the potting shed back, so you could stamp this out in colour it any colour then take your knife and cut this door away to open it up, and then it could be who's behind the door. Great little additional stamp. This is a little bit cheeky. It says it's spring, we got so excited we wet our plants. And then down here, trespassers will be composted, which is a little bit different, isn't it, than your standard happy birthday. This is a lovely set too. You've got the birdhouses, the Wellingtons with the little robin nest again, and then birds and the bees, and I'm buzzing for you. You've even got a little set of kisses here and some bees, but even the packaging itself would be useful for making a card. All of this here, you can always put a sentiment over there. That's if you can bear to cut into the packaging, because everything is so lovely to keep together. So we've done the decoupage pads, we've done the wooden embellishments, we've done the stamps. So let's introduce you to the cutest little wooden bees. Can you see? They're tiny. They sit on the end of your fingertip. Cute, cute, cute. I mean, you could even turn these into a little pair of earrings, couldn't you? Or a little fridge magnet. But for now, I've been using them on my cards. And then one of my favourite embellishments that Craft Consortium do are the little pearls. So let me see if I can show you. So we've got a fuchsia pink, a plum pink, a very delicate pale pink, a golden yellow, a very subtle green. This is like a pearl pink, back to a green, and then an almost pastel teal blue, but they are sticky backed and they will finish off your projects. I think they're brilliant. I think I've said it before, but I would like a whole sheet of pink, a whole pink sheet of plum, and so on, because I just find them really, really useful, and they are very good quality. Some of the best pearl backed embellishments I've ever used. I thought you would like to see some of the samples that I've been making. You might see them on Create and Craft on the launch show. I don't know at this point, but I certainly know that they were fun to make. So this is one of the decoupage toppers. So rather than taking the back piece, I took layer 2 and layered it with layer 3 and layer 4 as a little topper for the corner of this card. And then the flowers are from the Harlequin paper that I pointed out to you. I like it because you can add different colours all in one go just by die cutting out a few flowers. Here are my favourite pearl embellishments, and the Spring It Has Sprung is from that backing page of text. This is all on a little sneaky peek of something very exciting coming soon from Craft Consortium, but I'll have to tell you about that another time. Then I use the toppers again, so I cut the back away this time, and then I use the wooden fence panel paper to create a few posts for this to sit on, cut out the picket fence, and then layered up the decoupage within it. So then we've got the bees, and we've layered it up with some sisal and one of the Cottage Garden papers, and then the sentiment says, "I'm buzzing for you." This was a card that I thought would be a good Mother's Day gift. So again, it's the toppers all layered up. So I use sticky pads. I hope you can see that. And then I've added a sentiment from some dies that will be launched very, very soon, which I think are amazing. And and then I've made my own little seed packet. So I took the stamp and made a little box, and then I thought you could put your own seeds inside there. That would be a personal gift, wouldn't it? Any mother would be proud of that. I know I would, but I like gardening. So let's move these ones out of the way, because then I just want to show you the idea I had for this card. So I took the back of the 9 square toppers and I concentrated on this page here, and what I did was I cut along each one of these outlines because I wanted to create a scene. When I looked at it, I thought, oh, rows of houses, cottages, I'll make a little scene. So this was the idea that I came up with. So can you see, these are each one of the scenes cut out and then backed upon each other. And then I decided how I wanted, so I wanted the wheelbarrow and the little birdhouses in the foreground, and so I manipulated the scenes and moved them around to give the effect of a little village. So these are some extra dies that I was lucky enough to play with from Lisa Horton, but I think they work rather well. I mean, I'm a great one for mixing and matching all the different brands where I can. And so then I made a little card where you can simply lift it up, and then one of the toppers holds the card in place. So there you go, great new home card. And then one final sample. I've got some colouring in to do as well, but I'll save that for another day. So this is, you might think it's a little box or a little card, but what I've actually done is I've used the toppers to make an Easter breeze. There we go, and then it all folds up nicely. I've backed it with the wisteria paper as well, and I've made a band in the coordinating side to keep it all together. I really hope you enjoy working with these papers. It's another fantastic collection from Helz Cuppleditch. I think she and Craft Consortium make a great team. They've got some really good design ideas and things that we as crafters can really work with. So this will be launched in early spring, so perfect for Mother's Day and Easter. I hope you liked my video. Please do follow Craft Consortium on Facebook. We've got our own Facebook group called Craft Consortium Network. I'll add the link for you below. We're also on Instagram, and there's quite a few giveaways coming up soon, so do keep your eye out for that. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.